Hi, I'm Mrs. Hoffman, and welcome to the Computer Applications course that will be offered online for the King School for this 2013-14 school year. In this presentation, I'm going to give you a course description and the purpose of the course, the expectations and grading methods, the technology that you will need and have access to in order to complete the course and its requirements, how to set up necessary accounts for the course requirements. I'll show you a little demonstration, how the course is going to work, and then at the end I'll answer any questions or concerns that you might have. Emailed to you was a description of the course, which is how you found out what the course is going to be like. And in this email document, I went through and talked about the description of the course and the objectives and all that kind of thing. So how this course derived, many of you know that I am a business teacher at Lake George Junior Senior High School, and I teach many business and computer courses and have done so for the last 20 years. But what I have found over the course of my time teaching is that a computer applications course is a very necessary skill set to have for the workforce and for college. And so what I was finding was students would email me, or they'd come back from college and they would be so just appreciative of the fact that they had these skills and how much they were finding them useful in the college and workforce setting. So that's kind of how the course derived, to give students new skills and obviously improve their college and career readiness. So the course description is this document here, and as I said before, it was emailed to you, and so you should have it on your email, and I've also given handouts today. But the course will last for 2 quarters. This first semester will last from September to December approximately, and the purpose of the course is it's really a hands-on opportunity for you as a student to learn and explore obviously some modern computer software productivity tools that are used in the business world and in the academic world. And so we're going to be utilizing a program that's offered online for free, and it's Google Drive. And within the Google Drive, we're going to be using and learning to use the word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation graphics applications within that Google Drive area. In addition, you're going to learn how to organize, collaborate with others, and share information in a cloud environment, working entirely online. And then you're going to also learn how to format lots of different documents and really use these skills in situations that are real life and applicable to you right now as a high school student and soon to be college or work student or work individual. So the objectives of the course are to learn and manipulate features of word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation graphics software applications. As I said before, you're going to be learning how to format various business documents, including things like memos, letters, multiple page documents, tables, and so on. And you'll also be doing a resume and a cover letter. Throughout each software application tool, you'll learn to use all the various formatting features available and things that you can do in it. In spreadsheets, you're going to be learning how to use formulas and converting numerical data to charts, and how to track and keep track and organize numerical and financial information. In the presentation graphic application, you're going to be learning how to create an effective professional presentation using the features of that software application, and working on not only just creating a slideshow, but how to make one effective and eye-pleasing, and one that would be very useful to you when you have to present information. We're going to be using 2 software applications online. As I said, we're going to be using the Google Drive, but we're also going to be using a program called Edmodo, which is essentially, the way I like to describe it is sort of like Facebook for education. This is where you're going to interact with other students. This is where you're going to get your assignments. This is where you'll see things, and when they're due, you'll watch lessons through Edmodo that I've recorded and put onto YouTube, and you'll also be submitting assignments and participating in discussions and so on and so forth. Through the Google Drive, you'll be also submitting assignments, and I'll be commenting and giving you grades and stuff that way as well. The work assignments that I have planned for the course will demonstrate your knowledge of using the various software applications, and I've created the assignments to be as lifelike and helpful as possible for you. Certainly, I will expect that students will be, involved in the class and have a good work ethic and attitude, and submit their work on a timely basis. And then, of course, internet access, having a Google and Edmodo account, which we'll talk about in a little while. We'll be having some physical meetings throughout the semester as well, and I'll let you know of those dates later on. And certainly having your parent here grants permission that you can take the class. So that's the course description. So just getting started, this is a new environment for most of you. Have any of you ever taken an online class before? If you have, you probably can share the importance of being intrinsically motivated and wanting to do the work. I will give you a list of due dates and deadlines for assignments. I need to finalize it for you, but you'll have that, so you'll know ahead of time when things are due. As I said before, I expect you to be an active participant in class, meaning if we have online discussions going on, submitting your work, asking questions when you have them, and so on. Being a good problem solver, trying to use tools available to you so that you can address and solve some problems on your own before immediately, just asking for help. And as I said before, we'll be meeting on campus a couple times in the semester. I will grade each assignment based on a certain number of points, which will be given when I give you your list of assignments. And I'll also use rubric assessments for some of the larger assignments, so that you know exactly what I'm looking for and how you can be successful at those projects and assignments. So in order to be part of the class, obviously you need reliable internet access at home. And when I say at home, it doesn't necessarily mean your physical home, but someplace that's reliable for you to be with reliable internet access. And certainly going to the library could fit in that mold, going to Aunt Sally's house down the road or whatever, but that's your responsibility, because you're going to need to have internet access in order to complete the course. Mrs. Gerling has told me that based on your student schedules, if you have a study hall or something, that you can have and use computers here at school in order to access your work. This access code right here, this GWPQPW, I'll be referring to that in a little bit. That'll be your access code to set up your Edmodo account. Parents, I'm going to also show you how you can access your students' Edmodo so you can see what assignments they've turned in and so on. And certainly you can contact me at any time at my email here at bhoffman@kingschool.info. So 2 accounts that you're going to need to be setting up for this course are your Edmodo account and your Google account. If you already have a Google account, like a Gmail email, then you have a Google account, so you don't need to set up a new one. If you want to set up a new one specifically for the class, feel free to do that. And so I'm going to be going through with you in just a minute how to set those up. So I'm going to show you how to log into your Edmodo account by setting it up, and then same thing with your Google, and giving you a little bit of insight for that. So for your Edmodo account, you're going to go to www.edmodo.com, and you're going to see a screen that looks like this. And when you get to this screen here, you are going to sign up now for free, and you are a student. So you're going to click on that. This sign up will come up, and the first thing it asks you is for the group code. Now the group code is the code that I have listed back here, this GWPQPW. QPW. It's also on the back of the handout that I give out in class. You need that code in order to sign up. You do not need an email address to sign up. You'll notice it says optional. So you're going to create your own username, create your own password, type your real first name and your real last name, and agree to the terms of service. Now, once you are signed up, then it will when you go to the next screen, it'll automatically have because of the group code, you will automatically see the course, so you can see what it looks like. So I'm just going to, I already have a sample student signed up here, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. Oops. I don't know why this says Westwood. Let's try that again. Okay, so here we are. So this is for sample student. I haven't really set much up on the profile with this student, but you'll have a chance to add your own picture and so on, and you'll see here what groups you are a part of. So you will see computer applications here because of the code, and so you would just click on it and you would see here's the computer applications course, and you will see some things. So if you scroll down here, you will see here's the welcome, and this is where things will be posted for you for assignments and so on and so forth. You'll notice it says turn in, so once you've done an assignment you just simply click turn in and turn it in. That way if it's something posted right here, some of your assignments will be on your Google Drive and you'll share them with me, and that'll be your way of turning them in. You'll also notice if you go back home, there's a parent code here, and that parent code is the code that you will be given to your parents to have access to see your wall and see what assignments you have coming up and what you've turned in and so on and so forth. And parents, if you have more than one child in the course, you can see both students on your one wall, so you'll be able to do that. So that's the parent code that you will need to sign up. Okay, so once you're signed up, so again it talks about how you're not already having to use your email and so on, and we've already joined the group, so you saw that in action, and then it just shows you a little bit. Now one thing I want to show you here is later on down the road, if you have other teachers or instructors that decide they want to use Edmodo, you don't need to create a whole new Edmodo account. What you would simply do is you would just, you'd have your own login, but you would just need a separate group code. Each teacher creates a course, and then each group has a different group code that you would need, and you would see all the different groups you are in over here on the left hand side underneath your groups, so you can easily move back and forth between your courses and see the different assignments and work that's posted and so on and so forth. Here you'll see you can get notifications for things that are posted or coming up or whatever. Your backpack is where you're going to store your documents and other things like that. We'll take a look at that. And then it reminds you as a student that you can only join groups, you can't create groups yourself. And as a precautionary, students can only send messages to the entire group or directly to the teacher. You can't send notes individually to your classmates, like only to the class as a whole, or to me as your teacher. And then of course we talked about the parent code there, okay, and that's how you use that code to create your account and add students to it. So your parent sign up is similar to the student